Alrighty, guys. So we're going to be talking about what are we talking about? We're talking about my Facebook trade from today, where I basically made 650%. 658%. You want to be exact? I don't really care that much. I do. I'm just saying. I'm not one of those people. I just mentioned that because I had somebody. One time I had a 49% trade, and I posted it, and I said, yeah, I took a nice 50%, and it was like a 49.79%, and some guy called me, that's not 50%, that's 49%, why are you misleading people? Are you kidding me? Are you really misleading? Like, what? I'm off by like 0.3 point, come on now. So anyways, yeah, for those people out there, I apologize that I said, 650%. It was 658%. I greatly apologize if that may have insulted some of you. Um, anyways, people have just too much time on their hands. Anyways, so the perspective here is this. No, I didn't expect to get a 650% move out of this, guys. No one can predict this. I don't care who you are. I don't care if, you the Wolf of Wall Street. I don't care if, you're the fraternity guy. I don't care what you're promoting. I don't care what you're doing. No one can do this. It doesn't matter what strategy you have, what, this, I know how to do this, the this, the that, the bonds, the politics, the this. No, nothing. There is nothing. I'm not going to bullshit you guys. There is nothing that can tell you you are going to get a 650% profit today on this stock. No, not at all. And I'm not going to say, oh yeah, these guys over here, these, jerk-offs over here with their technical analysis and this and that, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not going to put anyone down. I'm not going to put anyone up. All I'm saying is that, there's people out there that try to give themselves credibility by simply putting others down. That's it. And, if you really pay attention to them, they're saying things that, doesn't make sense. It does make sense, but if you really, follow them long enough, you'll start to see the patterns. They'll say one thing, but go say another. They'll make fun of one person for, buying a used Lamborghini, then they'll go off and tell you to go buy and never buy a brand new, supercar. I'll have their people on my Instagram telling me, oh yeah, your Porsches are a depreciating asset, blah, 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 you're stupid for buying them, but when in reality, their mentor, knows the same exact stuff that I know. So, why is he having his people come to me saying that kind of stuff? You know what I mean? When we both know, we're smart people. We both know these sports cars are depreciating assets, but, I don't know. It's just, it's just funny to me when people come at me with that saying, yeah, your Porsche is a depreciating asset. You don't know wealth management. When in reality, I'm saying I never buy these things brand new because I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to take that depreciation hit. Matter of fact, I can drive both of my Porsches for probably another 5 years, given the good price that I got them at, and considering the fact that certain cars don't depreciate as much. You're never going to find a 911 Porsche for, you go and look at the 1950s. I don't know if they made them in 1950. Look at the 1980s. You get my point. They don't go below a certain price. They're not like a Honda Civic that drops down to $3,000 eventually. No. So I can drive my cars for, a lot longer, and sell them for even a profit, But I don't want to get too sidetracked. I'm just trying to talk about the idea of how some people will mislead you to just make you think, just to kind of give themselves credibility. I'm not going to mislead you. I'm not going to say, don't do this, don't go do that, blah, 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 blah. What I'm going to tell you is this, is that, one, there is a method to my madness. Do not get me wrong. There is a reason why. Let me show you. There's a reason why I alerted 6:41 a.m. So anything prior, 10 minutes is before market open. There's a reason why I say Baidu calls look good right out the open. Baba calls look good right out the open. There is a reason why I am saying this kind of stuff. And I'm going to get back into that when I'm giving the Facebook example. There's a reason for all of this, guys. There is a method to my madness, but I'm not going to go out there and say, yeah, I have the guaranteed one that teaches you how to put $20 into a stock and then come out with $2,000. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to BS you guys and say, yeah, those guys doing technical analysis, don't do that. Come follow me and I'll teach you. No, I'm not going to, I'm not going to BS you guys and just, put someone else down as a strategy of bringing up my credibility. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you guys how it is. There is no strategy that says, today you're going to come put $20 in and come out with $2,000 or $200 even. No, that's not going to happen. There is no strategy that says that. But there are my strategies that I have that, follow me for long enough. I had these people following me from 6 months ago saying, oh, you're a scam, you're this and that, you're just BSing your alerts or that. That's why I started putting some of my alerts out before the market even opens. just to show people that I know what I'm talking about, I've had people come to me saying, I apologize for, saying the things that I said. I've been following you for like 3-4 months now, and I can see, I can see it. And, I had some person tell me anybody with a brain can, just follow you and see that you're legit. So anyways, I don't need to, talk about that. My point is that, and I'm going to get into this again once I'm giving the example on Facebook, but my point is there is a method to my madness when I'm calling things like this out, and then I'm going to show you the charts on all Facebook, Baidu, and Baba. Okay? There is a method to my madness, and there is a way that we can predict these kinds of moves, but there is no guaranteed way that we can say we're for sure going to get 600%. Sometimes you just get those nice profits out of your expected profits. And I'm going to explain all of this in this video for you guys, all right? So here's the idea now. Obviously, I'm not going to, and I apologize for not making a YouTube video in a while. You guys got to understand, I started my mentorship courses. They have priority. They're my students. I gotta cater to their needs. I'm here for them. You know what I mean? I don't want to be rude, but YouTube, I'm not here for you guys. I'm here for them. They are the ones that get my time. So that's why I greatly apologize that I haven't made a video for you guys on my trades. But if you've been following me long enough, you understand. So let's just jump right into it. Basically, the total ending profit on the day was 658%. Now, just to kind of reiterate, because I have, all these people sometimes, they come to my page and say, oh, you're paper trading. You're a paper trader. There's no proof. Yeah, let me paper trade and support my lifestyle while paper trading. Let me just go out and buy these sports cars with paper money. Let me go out and buy these houses, these condos with paper money. Let me go live on my own and not live with my family, and pay my money and pay my bills and all that with paper money. Let me just go do that. I don't know what you guys what you guys are thinking. Oh, you make all your money off of your students. How? I barely just started mentoring you guys, not too long ago, So it's anyone with a brain can see this. But anyways, just to kind of show you guys, we're on a real account here. There's no paper trading. There's no, delayed time frame for the paper trading. We're here connected real-time data. We have my account number, blah, 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 blah. Obviously, I'm not going to show you my account number. What's the point of that? But I'm going to show you, here we are. I'm showing you my filled orders and, my entries and my exit is basically what I'm going to show you. I'm not going to spend too much time on that because it doesn't matter, and I'm not here to prove a point to anybody. My point is I know what I'm doing. My people know what I'm doing. That's all that really matters. You want to join us and be part of it? Beautiful. You don't? Well, we don't have time for you. We don't have to prove ourselves to you. We're not here to show, oh yeah, we're going to go show them that we're not paper trading. No, I don't care. But, since I'm here, I'm making a video. I just saw this idea cross my mind. I say, why not? So, here, let me show you my actual fills, my orders. On my real account, no paper trading going on here, So basically, where are we at? 6:32 a.m. You can see 6:32. Don't look at these two on Disney. That's irrelevant. That was just a little scalp that I did. But 6:32, 6:35. And you might complain, oh, I see you bought the 4 there and it says canceled. Well, calm down. I'll get to that too. I just want to show, I'm buying in. First of all, when I trade, I size into things. I don't just bam right there, full size, bang, shabam, that's it. No, that's risky. That's bad trading tactics. I'm not going to teach you guys that. We start in small, we get our feelers, and then we go in. We size in, So here we are, 0.25, 25 cents, $25 basically is what I could have made this trade with, is what I'm trying to say. Just to prove to you guys with small accounts what's really possible out there. So $25 is what it would take. I got 2 contracts, obviously, it's different for me. I'm not here, that's why I post my percentages, is because I don't want you guys looking at it like, oh, he made this much money. No, it's what you can make. I don't want people seeing that I'm over here playing 10 contracts all the time or 20 contracts, whatever I'm playing, because then it implements bad tactics. I had new students coming into my chat room already trading 10 contracts. I'm like, whoa, calm down, guy. When I started, I was doing 2 contracts, Man, I started with 1, to be honest. But anyways, so that's why but anyways, just look at the point. You get 1 contract, it's $25, 25 cents, whatever you want to look at it. It's $25 basically. I'm adding in, I added 0.27. Obviously, I canceled it, but, it's because I had to put in another order at, 0.28. Obviously, replacing the order by 4 filled, blah, 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 blah. You guys get the point. Again, I'm not here to waste the time explaining myself. I don't have to prove myself to you guys. But, now let's go look at the top and see, the fill on, where are we at? I don't know what we're doing. Ah, here. And then, Facebook sold it. Same one. the September this week 128 call at $2.10. So 25 cents could have turned into $2.10. Basically, looking at it in options perspective, it would have been $25 could have turned in to $210 for you. You understand? Is that making sense? That's pretty much what the percentage comes into play. That's basically what you could have done. In at 0.25, out at 210 is basically how we would call it out in the chat room. So yeah, that's that. Again, I don't, need to be proving myself and all that kind of nonsense to, be proving that I'm not paper trading or whatnot. I don't need to spend time on that. Because like I said, I know what I'm doing. My people know what I'm doing. That's all that really matters. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the fills and all that, the entries and exits, just because there have been some people that speak of, oh, I'm skeptical about this, skeptical about that. Well, whatever. We're not, good for you. That's, we know you're only coming to our pages just to kind of cause a ruckus, kind of cause trouble, kind of, promote for your guys. So we understand what you're doing. We're not getting mad at it. We're going to, that simple as that. Anyway, so now let's talk about the trade in itself. Basically, I alerted it out, 6:36 a.m. I alerted it out. And obviously, you guys saw I showed my entries. I got in at, 6:32 on one, and then the other one I was at 6:35. And then I kept adding to it, guys. Keep in mind, I had a total of, I think, 11 contracts on this one. And, so I was adding into it, So even after I sent my alert, I was still adding into it. So, but let's look at the alert. I'm not going to say, yeah, I called it right at this point, or the perfect point this, perfect point that. No. We'll go exactly as it is. We'll say the alert to see when I helped other people make money, basically. So, right here is the alert. So you could have gotten in here. 36. Keep in mind, I was still adding at 35, and even after I sent in the alert. So I was still adding here. So, don't get me, just follow along, guys. So basically, the alert goes out at 6:36, and basically, I'm where am I? I'm taking profits slowly as we're going. 6:42, I'm already at 35%. Going on and on and on. I took the majority of the profit. I would say, let's look at it. 7:05 is when I took the majority of it. 7:05, I took the majority of it. That's when I took the majority off the trade off. Because keep in mind, my alerts, they're momentum alerts. Now, because, we got to stay disciplined. We got to take those profits. Even though it says take 20%, well, hey, sometimes it turns into 120%. We don't get mad. Anyway, so let's just look at it. When did I get out? I got out at 7:05. So technically, I got out, right, I can say, I won't say exactly at the top, but let's say I got out somewhere around there, at the top of this run. Now, I mentioned it to the students in my, mentorship course in the morning, and I believe in chat as well. I mentioned it everywhere, basically, that I'm going to hold some overnight. That was basically where the play came from, is I'm going to hold some overnight. I like this Facebook. I have another thesis about it, aside from the morning momentum trade, which, again, guys, a good trader doesn't reveal all of his secrets, obviously, unless you're taking his course, then he does. But anyway, so, anyways, long story short, I got out. 7:05. Got in 6:36. 120% profit in less than 30 minutes, basically. In about 30 minutes is what we're looking at, right? So now here's how it turns out. I'm done with the day. That was it. I took my 120%. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to hold the rest overnight now. The thing is that, again, my students learn why we don't like to be here during the middle of the day sometimes. Anyway, so basically that's what I said is I don't want to look at it. I literally said it verbally. I can recall. I said, I don't want to look at it anymore. I'm done with it. And that's it. I'm closing it up. We're wrapping it up. And I'm going to the gym. It's time for a break. We're taking our break. We're done. And that's basically that. And I, wrapped up the day. Went out to the gym. I'm getting ready at the gym to, leave. I had just, exit the sauna room and whatnot. I'm getting ready to leave. I'm walking out the door. I pull out my phone. And I see that somebody had DM'd me and said, Facebook ripped. And, they had a nice profit on it too. And I'm like, whoa, what do you mean Facebook ripped? I thought, I don't know, maybe they were just talking about the general idea that they took a profit on the alert or something like that. I go back and I look at it and I'm just like, what is going on? I'm over here looking at now this, 658%. And I'm not, that's, I'm not greedy. I decide, I'm going to take some more off, and, we got to take profits when we have them. So, anyways, 10:21 now, let's look at it. So, basically, we can say that the trade was terminated at, 10:21. So, let's go look at it now. In at 6:36, and then all the way up here, we're going to go and look at 10:21 is when I got out. So, I got out, this is 10:22. So, I got out right here before it started flushing out. And, yeah, hey, there we go. 10:21 right here around is where I got out. And, yeah, that was that. And that's pretty much the trade, guys. That was pretty much how it played out. I was planning on holding it overnight. I even said that here. I said, all right, I'm heading out. This is a great place to take the break and stop. So that was it. Went to the gym. I literally got paid to play. I went to the gym and played around a little bit, and then I come back home to a beautiful, beautiful 650% profit. And that's basically that, guys. That was the Facebook trade for you. Now, I remember I mentioned that I was going to pull up Baba and Baidu. Keep in mind the alerts are morning momentum trades, guys. And I mentioned that, basically the alerts, I said I'd come back to this for you guys. Keep in mind, I said Baba Baidu also calls right out of the open. I even alerted that before Facebook, actually. So keep in mind, morning momentum trades. I'm not even going to look at this here. Let's not even look at that, because I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to bullshit you guys. I'm not going to say, yeah, I would have held it to there too, or I would have held. No, I'll tell you realistically what would have been and what would have this and that. Obviously, I myself was a little too tied up with Facebook and other things in the morning, explaining some things to people that I myself unfortunately missed Baba and Baidu. Again, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to say, yeah, I made them and I got all of the profits, blah, 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 blah. No. But the point is, I alerted him. What I'm trying to show you guys is there is a method to my madness, is all I'm trying to say. Simple as that. That's it. So you buy them right out the open. If you got Baba, hey, there's your profit there. Less than 30 minutes later, an hour later, not even. Yeah, 30 minutes later, we're right there, 7:07. Again, let's be realistic and let's be honest. If I traded it, I would have gotten out right here. I am not going to lie to you. I would have gotten out 103. But look it, let's say I got in at the highest point, which it's not. We could have gotten it right here, right at 150. But let's say we got highest point. 101.17 we got. Let's just pretend. 101.17 all the way up to, 103.17. That's a $2 move on a morning momentum trade. Come on, guys. Understand. And those are the three ones that I put out today. Same thing here. I said Baidu. Same thing. Let's say we get it at the top of the thing. Again, we wouldn't have gotten it at the top. We would have gotten it right at the open. Let's just say, 181.75. But let's give you guys the benefit of doubt. The haters the benefit of the doubt. The naysayers the benefit of the doubt. And let's say, we got in right here. 184, the high where we would have taken our profit, because generally, I wouldn't say we would have taken our profit there, but, we would have probably taken it right here on 187. So, 184 to 187, that's a nice $3 move. You get what I'm saying, guys? And if you wanted to hold it throughout to the end of the day, it would have been even better for you, but we're not here to talk about that. I'm not here to BS you guys and say, yeah, we bought right at the low, sold right at the top, done, we're the best, No, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to just pick and choose this and that. I'm not going to say, oh, look, guys, I placed one trade and it, no, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to tell you, I'm going to tell you guys how it is, how it would have been, how it should have been, how it could have been, blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to tell you guys, the truth behind it is that there is not one strategy that's going to say, yeah, oh, bash these guys for technical analysis. Come join me. I'll teach you how to trade the real ways. Go look at your bonds and this and that, and then all of a sudden you're going to turn $20 into $200. No. There is no surefire way 100% that can guarantee you a trade like that. There's no guarantee in the markets at all. But what I'm trying to say, guys, is you have been following me for a while now. To those of you that are new, just go back and start, do your due diligence. There's a method to my madness. There's a method to this madness that I'm saying. I alerted 3 things out, and they all ripped. Meanwhile, the SPY wasn't even doing anything that crazy, So it's not like the whole entire market was, ripping up. You get what I'm saying? It's, Anyways, my point is, it's not, where was I? I was trying to pull up Facebook. No, Baidu, that's what I was trying to pull up. Baidu, Baba, look at them, Like I said, the whole entire market wasn't doing great. Look at Bank of America now. They died, So yeah, that's just my example. Fitbit, they didn't have that strong of a day. That would have been a great morning momentum trade as well. Anyways, I'm not here to get you guys confused. I'm just here to talk about what I said. I said Baba calls, Baidu calls look great right out the open. Enough said. I don't need to say it anymore. I don't need to speak on behalf of this stuff anymore, guys. The point is that, there's a method to my madness, and I'm not going to bullshit you guys and say everything is always 100% the time. No. But, the thing is that we use, and, the people that are taking my course are now slowly starting to understand this, that they're like, dang, this guy really does use multiple different things. He uses this technicals, these fundamentals, the flow, the mo, the this and that, it's all there. The psychology, the mycology, whatever you want to call it, they're starting to realize, they're starting to see the method to my madness here, So, anyways, that's just that, guys. I don't want to waste too much time. I feel like I've made this video way longer than it needed to be anyways. But yeah, that was it, guys. 658% on Facebook. I believe that's my highest percentage gainer this year. If I think about it, I'm going to have to go back and look. But, yeah, not going to say it was my highest profit, but, highest percentage gainer. So anyways, again, that's this trade for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I apologize again for not making too many YouTube videos for you guys. This one was just per request. Somebody mentioned it, even on Instagram. I think they commented and said, please, can you make a video on this? So, I'm a reasonable guy. I'm going to accommodate when I see fit. So, yeah, that's that, guys. Just please, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys could subscribe to my channel. Please hit that thumbs up button right below. And, obviously, as soon as the course, stables out a little bit more, I'm going to start coming back to you guys with more of these videos. And, yeah, just also please make sure you're following me on Instagram, Bijan Trades. Make sure you're following me on Twitter, Who's Bijan T, and as well as Snapchat. There's a lot of great information to see on there. Keep up with me on a daily basis. Who's Bijan T there as well. And other than that, I'm wrapping it up here, guys. I feel like I've taken too much of your time. That was Facebook for you guys today, but I started ranting about this and that. But hey, you guys know me. That's about it. If you guys want some information on getting in the chat room or the alerts, just reach out to me. But keep in mind, guys, at the end of the day, I always, always, always suggest, don't have someone fish for you once. Learn how to fish. I would rather you guys, let me teach you how to fish. Take my course, and I'll teach you guys how to do all this stuff on your own. Rather than, I'd rather promote my course than my alerts. You get what I'm saying, guys? The alerts, the only reason I do them is because, if there's a demand, I'll supply. If people want the alerts and they like them and they've been asking me for them, hey, I'll do it, But I would rather teach you guys, that's what I would rather you guys do. I want you guys to understand what's going on here and what we're really doing here. So, again, that's about it, guys. Please, again, just subscribe and hit that thumbs up button. Comment any questions below. You guys know I love interacting with you guys, So, again, please, if you've emailed me or messaged me, just understand I've been busy. I'm also not the type of person that gets mad if you message me multiple times. So just, bug me, bother me, show me that you want this stuff. Show me that you're interested in this stuff, and, if you're an applicant to my course, that kind of stuff, I realize that stuff. I see that kind of stuff, If I see you always messaging me, asking me questions and whatnot, you join the chat room and, you're asking questions in there, and, you end up turning in an application, that definitely helps your case in me selecting you as one of my students, So anyways, I'm wrapping it up here for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'd love to hear you guys' feedback. Again, subscribe. Hit that thumbs up for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, evening, wherever you're watching this from. Just enjoy your life. I'll talk to you all soon.